This youth is known to us by many different names. Him go by the name of Alkaline. In birth, given name is Erland Bartley. Many people know him as the Key Man. Many people know him as the Ocean Wave creator. Many people know him as the hit maker. But in my view, when I look at this youth, he is the Rambo of dancehall. Have any of you guys ever watched First Blood? Them bad Rambo movie there? Have any of you guys ever watched them? Rambo against thousands of army men. This is Alkaline na dancehall. Literally. The fight what a youth I get in a dancehall, and still I get. From 2013 until 2026. And still counting. The 8 continue. And what is that 8 really? One main thing. Them just want Alkaline to come out and say, I'll cartel, I'm idol. That's it. That's the only reason why them are fighting. Check that prayer. If Alkaline come out and stand up in the middle of the road and eat a box food, them start cartel my follow. Am I lying? If Alkaline buy a new shoes tomorrow, them start cartel my follow. If Alkaline say, hey baby, them start cartel my follow. That's how crazy it is, you know. If Alkaline run down the road and buck him too, them say yes, him for dead. Because him nah give cartel no homage. Me just speak it as it is. May I speak it as it is. If Alkaline, God forbid, a drive and crash, them say good for him. Because him nah give cartel no homage. Now, the youth here to appear in the Barclays Center this weekend coming. Right? 21st. And so far, the show has recognized as a sold out show. Reggae Fest have made it clear that Alkaline has sold out the show. From them sold 13,000 tickets. Now, the venue has a capacity of 19,000 to 20,000. And apparently, it seems that they only printed 13,000 tickets. And that 13,000 ticket was sold out. So then they have to expand the venue. And me see a lot of people, I say, yo, this don't make no sense because the venue is supposed to be 19,000 to 20,000. And how can you expand a venue like this? Now, you have to understand this. If they didn't book the entire venue for the show, then when that ticket what them booked the venue for sold out, and they realize that here what the ticket them gone, them can't add it more, they're going to. They're going to. This is a historical moment, not just for Alkaline, not just for the Vendetta camp, but for the whole entire dancehall. I'm going to tell you why. Right now, there is three dominant force within New York. I will not beat you on the bush. Cartel is number one, Alkaline is number two, and Movada is number three. These are the three top artists that hold the power move in New York. You understand? You can't go around Alkaline, no time. He's right there, present right there. He has that impact. Now I could go back to why I say this is an historical moment. This is a show where it has been promoted as Alkaline as the headliner, and Alkaline is the only artist there. It wasn't promoted where you hear so another artist come out or a couple other artists come, drop in or whatever. No, never promoted that way. Like every other else show, you hear them say the artists are the headliner for the show, but we are going to have some special guests. You don't hear that with this show. And that's what made this show historical. Right? This show is not a show to brag and boast on nobody. No. This is pretty much Alkaline building his legacy. And a lot of you fail to accept that. I see a lot of you in a comment and I say, boy, our Cartel set the trend and all of a sudden Cartel the Barclays, Alkaline go and go to Barclays. Barclays is not owned by Cartel. Cartel is not the first person that been in the Barclays Center. And you have to remember, it's somebody that brought Vybz Cartel to the Barclays Center. You understand? CJ is the one that brought Vybz Cartel to the Barclays Center. All of them arenas, the ways the Cartel fill out and whatever. Somebody brought him there. Somebody booked him for the show. Cartel never get up and book himself for the show. Cartel never get up and say, yo, me I go book out the Barclays Center. And me I go keep a party for myself. No, he didn't. You understand? So Cartel is not the one that set the foundation for that song. No, it's been going on for years. Party been keeping in there for years. Stage show been going on in there for years. Not taking anything from Cartel. And it's sure that he kept in the Barclays. Because he have created history in the Barclays. But don't want to twist me thing. But what I'm simply saying, stop with the negative towards the artist now. It's been 13 years. 13 years. I want to still try compare the artist with Cartel. The artist is different from Cartel. His name is Alkaline, the man himself. You understand? Alkaline, the man himself. Alkaline, the ocean wave creator. Alkaline, the key man. You understand me? This man is setting a legacy for himself. He must build something for himself. If you notice, he's the only dancehall artist that has a different move from everybody. In the rundown trends. You notice? Are the only dancehall artists where no join the pop in a Mali. Are the only one. Are the only dancehall artists when I talk about no drugs and them something there. This youth are focused on a more structural career and a work and build him fan base. He might build a movement in a dancehall. A time for to acknowledge that and acknowledge greatness and stop trying to take away the youth fame and glory. if it was up to you, if it was up to fi lock away this youth and put him away for life, trust me, it would have been done. But because him have vloggers we care for him, and vloggers we are gonna stand up for him, and because him have fan base we care for him and I gonna stand up for him, we can't do it. You see, if Alkaline never have the fan base when he have and the vloggers then when him have, believe me, Odo would have sink him. Uno would have write him off. If him did have a fan base, like let me say Tommy Lee or Massacre, Uno would have write him off and sink him just like under the Massacre right now. The youth are a historical moment in a dancehall right now. We could be grateful and acknowledge it. Things like this with a glorify. Things like this with a big up. You understand what I mean? For a young youth like Alkaline. I'm about 32? About that? And for the stage where I'm at now, come on, man. Not even Cartel never done that in a female age group. When Alkaline at this age, when Cartel at Alkaline age, he never done these things like these. None of them done it. Come on, man. Show the youth gratitude, man. Show the youth, give him the youth in respect now, man. It's been from 2013 on our try for hold the youth hostage. And the craziest part is, all on our try, and I realize it now work. A time now for no give up on it. Because here we go on. Alkaline have a new vlogger when he say God know. And we're there. We are gonna whip on the left, right, and center. Every fucker we wanna come with. So give up.